Good morning, it is Vlogmas Day 2 and it appears we have had or are having a little bit of snow, just a tiny bit, and I shall just bring you around and then show you the ground. Okay, I'm going to go and get toasty warm. And the Christmasizing begins. Good morning, Santa. The tree will be coming in out of the summer house and I will be attempting to put it up later. Okay. Okay, so what have I got in here? This is Happy Mail on day 2 of Vlogmas. And I'm just popping on to show you. So, having watched So Like Dotty, I finally have bought this pattern. And when Alison shared her dress and her make from Felicity Fabrics, I just thought, I'm not putting this off anymore. So I have bought it and I'm very pleased about it. And I do have some fabric that I got from the Sewing Social. So I think I'm going to trial it in this, on that. I also have just the cards for the Minerva thing, and thank you for choosing Minerva fabric, and 2 samples. So this, I've kept my eye on this for a while. It's just the cotton jersey, no, viscose jersey, sorry, and I now get a sample because I did get some of their, I don't know what it was called, but I really didn't like the background, and it was only just looking at something on Minerva that I found out that you can actually exchange it, even though it had been cut and there was no fault to it. And so, although I wouldn't want to do that again, they were really nice about it, and I sent it back. But that is definitely a Susan fabric, don't you think? And there was another one I sent for last time that Becky from Notes in a Sewing Room was wearing, and I really like that. But then this one caught my eye because it's a slightly smaller print, and I really do like that. I wasn't sure about the pink, whether it was pink enough, and I'll have to have a think about that one. And it's not urgent, but this one has definitely given me the vibe. So that's all for now, and I don't think it tells you what it is. Anyway, it's part of the Minerva exclusive range, and I'll write in my description what the fabric is actually called. Okie dokie. Hey, it's Susan at Seaside Stitches, and this is Vlogmas Day 2, so happy Vlogmas Day 2. And today I'm hoping to put up the Christmas tree. Alan is getting it out of the summer house, but as you've probably seen, it is quite slippy out there. It's been snowing just a tiny bit just before we got up. Anyway, so I'm just saying hi, and I'll just take you along with me. And what I would like to do is get the tree up. This cupboard at the side of me, that's where the baubles are, so I'll get those down and then see if I can dress it, part of it today. But I do have some sewing that I want to do. If I come back up to sew, I'll just bring you along with me for a little while. Okay, so let's see how we go. Bye for now. Okay, finally we have some lights on. I haven't dressed this tree for 4 years because I haven't had it up before for 4 years. So apathy, going away, losing my mum, only in terms of I used to put it up when she was here, and then she was no longer here. Then we had COVID, then we had cancelled Christmas, and then we had da-da-da, and we've been down at our son and daughter-in-laws with the grandchildren. So it's not been necessary to put it up, and we're still going to see them at Christmas, but we decided we would make an effort. So that's the effort I'm making. This took me about 2 hours just to get the lights on because I had forgotten that we had 2 sets, and I must have only used them once before I then stopped doing the tree because we had different lights then. Anyway, no worries. Happy Vlogmas Day 2, we're still here. I'm now going to just start doing some of the dressing. I tend to have a silver and lilac kind of a theme-ish, and in the hallway I have a red and gold kind of a theme-ish. And Blue Santa, he just arrived, and he's our navy blue and silver bit. So we'll see where he goes. See you in a bit. I'm just showing you this thing. It's just a little swirly thing, a springy thing. And the way I do it is I just attach some at the top and I go down the branches, and I've got 3 of them. And then that's kind of as much decorative art as I use. So I don't know if you heard that, but that's as much decorative art as I use, and then I build everything around that. So these will disappear in here, and then I will just kind of loosely attach these, and they just give the silver kind of idea to it. So when I take the tree down, I just recoil them and stuff them into a bag with a tie on, then they don't come unravelled, because you wouldn't like them when they come unravelled. They're everywhere. They go in a big knot. So let's see where they finish. Kind of ish. That'll do for me. Progress is being made. It's slow, but it's being made. I have to keep switching off the radio when I come to video, otherwise I get done for copyright. Okay, so we've got this side of the room to tidy up yet. And I'll just swing it round. We're quite less is more really when it comes to decorations, but we do have to shift a lot of rubbish. I think I've got that on the wrong twist. No, anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to tidy that up because I've also got my sewing things there. That's been my reserve situation and it's grown and grown. It's actually quite tidy from how it's been. But anyway, I'll just take it around now. So obviously the tree's not quite finished, but I'm happy with it enough to go and get some lunch, starting on the red and gold, and decide whether or not the tinsel is going on the tree. It's always a discussion. Should we, shouldn't we? Anyway, I'll see how I feel afterwards. But so far, I've not cried. I often cry when I put the tree up, and it's not an emotional thing for loss or anything. It's just Christmases that I've never quite had the right tree, and I've never quite had the right stuff, and the energy it expends really. But anyway, I've not cried so far, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I've got the first little sideboard sorted, and each thing on there means something to me, or to us. The picture is one of Alan's pictures, one of his prints, and the grapes we got years ago. I don't need to go into all the whys and wherefores, but that's the aerial for the radio CD player, and the little things, little angels at the back, and the fluffy things, the lilac little choir there. They were from Pond and Mill when our son first moved to Dundee, and we went to help him sort out getting some things for Christmas or whatever we went for. And I'll just move back again because that's it. And the two little, I'll zoom in on the edit, but there are two little figures in front of the lamp, and they were bought by my friend Daphne when we did our front room, I don't know, 2002, 2003, and everything was white and lilac, and she bought me those for our first Christmas after we'd got it sorted. And well, the bows just happened to be there because they went with a sofa that we had that we no longer have in the other house, and the flowers are meant to just pick up that colour in the curtains. They don't usually sit there, they're usually on a different sideboard. So that's it, and the little furry thing in the middle, that was meant to be for the tree, but it just falls over all the time, and it's not weighted properly. And I think that might have been from Pond and Mill as well. Okay, so that's that bit. I'll just take a further back one. And the stockings, the season's greeting, the purple and the pale blue, I bought those from that Pond and Mill as well, because they matched the furniture that we had at the other house and the setup that we had. So they are there, and I just love them. So I've got a bit of strobing, so I'm sorry about that. I'll just turn and show you the tree so far. I've got little bits and pieces to put on it, personalised bits and bits for inside the depth of it. But for now, I'll just show it you. So obviously it's not the most ornate or fashionable tree that there is, but I am quite happy with it. Well, we are quite happy with it. And like I say, we're going to put some personalised things in, and we're very much less is more. And it sort of says it for itself, really. So I've got to work out a skirt for it and what we're putting it on, because it used to sit on a table with a big table with a glass top and all ornaments underneath that you could see through the glass in the drawers. Anyway, enough of that. It's nonsense, and I can't find the funny little star. So the thing that's on top is something that our David made when he was about 3.5. It's just a piece of Christmas card that was cut out and some tinsel stuck round it. So anyway, he's 42 now, but there it is. Alright, I'll see if again. Okay. So obviously I've got to sort out where the wires go and what it's sitting on, and then place the chair a little bit near it. Okay, that's that. It's been a good few hours work, and I'm pleased with it. Okay, so it's been Vlogmas Day 2, and it's gone a bit chilly. It's now 20 to 4. I haven't got back to do any sewing, but I have more or less finished the Christmas decorations. I've took you along with me on parts of it, just particularly dressing the tree. What I'm going to do, I've got quite chilly now, so I'm going to put my Linnea sweater back on, or Linnea or whatever it is, my Sinclair, my colour blocked one. And I'm going to just weave the garland through the stair rods. That's just how I do it, and I'll fluff it all up tomorrow, but I'll weave it, and hopefully I'll take some photos and add it to this vlog. And also I will show you the things that I bought at So Hot yesterday on day 1 vlog. Well, I didn't buy them then, I bought them in it's the alternative to the Black Friday sale, where they do small businesses or whatever it is. It's independent businesses sale, and they did a 20% complete store-wide online purchases. So I buy them online and then I do local pickup. So I took you with me on that anyway, and what I've decided to do is I'm going to put all this together for today, and I will put that out tonight if I possibly can. But what I've decided to do is Vlogmas itself, the interruption in my day, and the mounting editing tasks for doing bits of this and bits of that. And I'm using 3 different, it's not appliances, is it? Gizmos, things. I'm having to alternate between my iPad, my phone, Alan's phone, and so they're on 3 different devices, and so I'm trying to keep up with what I'm doing and what I'm not doing, because he's using his at sometimes and I'm using and And so I have got a real commitment to get 3 other vlogs out before Christmas, and they're separate from Vlogmas, and I have that footage and I just haven't had the time to edit it all. So what I'm hoping to do is I'm going to finish Vlogmas today. So all I will have done is day 1 and day 2. We're going down to family just before Christmas. If that happens and I can video and edit while we're down there before Christmas, then I will put out more of a festive vlog. But otherwise, I just want to wish you a huge, wonderful, happy holiday, whatever you celebrate, if you celebrate. A Merry Christmas if that's relevant to you, and a Happy New Year. So I just want to thank all my subscribers. It's not really about those who subscribe, because there's a third or 2/3 more people who watch my videos and aren't subscribed. And so thank you if you have watched any of my videos, and it's been great to talk to you. And I hope you'd have the patience to kind of understand. I'm sorry if I don't get back to doing the Vlogmas. I've really enjoyed today. It's really helped me to focus on starting the Christmas period, because I've said on one of my videos today, I think, that I've not put the tree up for 4 years, and it's helped me start that process and bring my Grinchness into a better focus for having some kind of festive holiday, and have the house ready for that. So thank you for that, and thank you for being there with me. Thank you for being part of my YouTube team, and lots of love to you. So I'm going to sign off now, but in between I will have finished the garland, took some photos hopefully, and insert the purchases that I got from So Hot. Right, okay, so this bag, this noisy bag from So Hot, obviously it's not a surprise because I ordered all this, but there was a really, there was a 20% off each item. No, 20% off every item in the store. So I have stocked up on, we have a Crazy Plum zip, Crazy Plum 40-inch zip. I have 1 metre, might be a yard of by Annie Soft and Stable stabilizer, foam stabilizer for bag making. So I think it is 1 yard wide and 58 inches long, can't remember, but it's very handy and it will do quite a number of bags for me. So that's that. Not much to see as it's black, and that was 1 zip. Right, so I have a 30-inch buttercup zip, but that's because I'm replenishing stock really on all these. This is what I used on my Bowled Me Over bag, so that's that. I should pop those there, and my Crazy Plum. So I've got a 40 and a 30, that's right, because I've got a 40 and a 30 in buttercup. I got an apple green in a 30 because I have some fabric that matches, and I want to make the double zip gear bag with that with the fabric and that zip. I bought a Sew Line fabric glue. It's just to put a dot on certain aspects of what I need to stick that I can't sew round. I did have problems attaching the magnet because the magnet magnetized itself to my foot plate and it wouldn't move. Well, that's no good gluing it because it'll just come off the it just, and so I couldn't sew with it because I couldn't make the machine would sew, but it wouldn't move the actual magnet. So that's that. I didn't have any apple green fold over elastic, and that goes with the zip for the double zip gear bag for some of the mesh pockets. And I didn't have any Tahiti fold over elastic, which is a kind of a purpley plummy kind of colour. I've got the mesh and I've got the zips that colour. And the other thing I bought, I seem to be going a bit pattern mad because I bought the Style Art pattern that I showed you. I got that from Minerva, and it's for the bell dress. And this is my first my first chalk and notch pocket, I can't say. My first chalk and notch pattern, and it is the Shea dress. And there are a number of versions of this. I will show you the back, but I'm not sure it will come out well in this light. So anyway, I'm looking forward to exploring that pattern. Okay, so bye for now. Lots of love, Susan at Seaside Stitches.